We are back. Yes, we are. Welcome, guys, to this is like the third. Yeah. We're having commercials in between. Anyway, guys, welcome back to F.A.M.E Weekly Talk. All right, I'm your host, Mishka Makti, and of course, we are bringing to you the food, the art, the music, and the environment. All right, so we've covered the food. Thank you, Dr. Natalie Nome. We've covered the art. Thank you so much, Akila Watts. And now we're heading to music, all right? Listen, I've had the opportunity, the pleasure of seeing this lady perform so many times, all right? Together in Germany, I've seen her performed here. She's toured in Africa. She's opened for Jack Cure. She's worked with Chronics. She sang with Beanie Man. The list goes on and on and on and on. You get what I'm saying, all right? Tabitha, yeah. She's going to be joining us as well, all right? She's going to be up next, going to tell us all about upcoming plans, new music, what's happening with her, So all you fans of Tabitha, you need to spread the word, pass it along, all right? She's going to be joining us right here on F.A.M.E Weekly Talk. Yep. Up next, we have Tabitha. Let's see here. I see. Oh, we also have a technician here that helps me to deal with this, okay? Oh, yeah. Tabitha Johnson. Some of us simply know as Tabitha. It's there, waiting for connection.
What going on? What going on?
What are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fine, thank you. I feel like as if I haven't seen you in forever.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen anybody in forever. Last night was the first night I got out in like months.
Oh my goodness. I know.
Big ups to 2 Mile Hill and Copacabana. It was an amazing show. 2 Mile Hill really outdid themselves last night.
Wow.
So yeah, I went there and had a blast.
Nice. You seeing people again?
Last night was the first night, yeah. First night back out, yeah.
Wow. So tell us, and for everyone who doesn't know Tabitha, I could just roll my eyes at this, like really, you really don't. But for all the international, right? We have international viewers, girl.
Yeah.
Let them know about Tabitha. Let them know.
Yes. So basically, I'm a singer, songwriter, touring musician. Yeah. I mean, that's basically what I am.
Wow.
Fun-loving individual. Music is life. So
yeah, I had the opportunity to see you perform in Germany when I did that.
Deutschland.
And listen, I was there, and every time I see you perform, you always have such a passion. You can tell that. I mean, not knocking anyone that they don't love what they do, but I see you there, and I'm like, the message is real. When you performed at F.A.M.E at the festival that we had last year, and I see you on stage and rocking her locks, and I'm like, I'm gonna get locks too because I want to rock my locks as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. So I saw your Instagram your did it last week, and you were talking about some of the issues that you face here as musicians and people not wanting to. You want to talk about this a little bit? Just let me know if there's
we can touch the surface on that, because I mean every time is an issue that I get kind of real like touchy about sometimes, because I do believe that during the lockdown a bit more could have been done for the practitioners who are the ones that drive the tourism here. Like it or not, like entertainment is a huge part of tourism. You understand? So like, yeah, we have the hotels and the restaurants, but then you have the singers in the restaurants that keep the guests there buying drinks, keep the guests ordering food. You know what I mean? So, and I think like a lot of the cultural practitioners are overlooked. And it seems as if like our contribution is minute. Like I've not known of anyone that got like outside of a grant. I don't know anyone that said, well, I received just a little compensation, or you know what I mean, like something. It's been 3 months and I have not been working, and I mean that's on me. That's not the government's job to make sure I stay employed. But at the same time, if it is that we are the ones putting a certain set of funds and stuff into the economy all the time, then I believe that we should be seeing some kind of reward at the end of the day, But it's it's, you know, when you look at it, it just kind of is like a make or break kind of situation.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like you decide, you know what, from here, my music is just going to evolve even more.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
Because I mean, I will always, Barbados is always home for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I will not be upset with Barbados. It's not Barbados. Barbados didn't do me anything. So it's up to me now to make sure then that I push myself in the direction I need to go and use this energy now and turn it into something kind of like positive and bring that fire again, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
So
definitely. So, do you think we can actually? Because I know I've heard in France that they do there is intermittence put in place where artists, you know, if you work, let's say 500 and I don't know, like 4 hours, you know, over a period of a year, you know, you were able to receive money every month, you know, kind of be able to. He's like, whoa.
talk to me.
Yeah, you do. Like you, and in Germany, I think as well, they do in Netherlands, right? That you were able to receive, you know, money. At least you could put some gas in your car, you could buy some food. You know what I mean? Until you
That's
get the next job. But
important because as an artist, a lot of the times people don't take that into consideration either. And I had touched on the point in my video on my Instagram. I had touched on the point where we need to charge for our rehearsal time because that is time spent. We need to charge our gas. That is
yeah,
time money spent.
yeah,
Food, lunch while we at rehearsals, all these different things are external expenditures that we need to have covered. You
yeah.
understand? So if it is that you pay me $100, that does not cover what I did.
At all. You just basically insulting me, man. That's
Yeah.
exactly
So
what you're doing.
yeah. So I spoke
You're
about
insulting me.
yeah.
So are we gonna start a movement where we talking about hashtag pay me? You know, I
Oh,
don't know, hashtag
listen.
pay Beige and artists. That life is not a hobby. What are we gonna do?
I, to be very honest, I think you will have a whole bunch of meetings before anything becomes of those hashtags. So what I do think that we can do is move forward
And boycott the shows? Just
well,
send a message? I'm just
you see,
asking.
that's a tricky one because there is an issue now where there might be an artist who is struggling even more than me, and who am I to tell him, well, don't do this work, don't feed your family this week. We need to look at the bigger picture because everybody's not built that way, and we gotta accept that too. We can't expect the same thing that we expect of ourselves. We can't expect that of everybody because that would be unfair. In a real world, if everybody was perfect and wanted to do stuff in that manner, then they wouldn't have the push and pull and the balance of life. You understand? You need both
Yeah.
energies in order to then create that balance. So it's necessary. But what I can say, based on my video, then a lot of artists and musicians and stuff, we then formed a little WhatsApp group.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas we will be doing stuff that encourages the artist to take action as opposed to talk.
Yeah.
So what we were planning is, like, you know, there were a few conversations about, you know, beautifying a few of the spots that we know are relevant to our culture and our society and Black empowerment and everything. Like, so we were saying, well, we could tie that in, you know.
Yeah.
So that was something that we were going to deal with, and so we're going to deal with action as opposed to meeting and talking.
Yeah.
So
Oh
if
yeah.
we talk
I'm
and have
so
a meeting, it's about moving forward. It's about
exactly.
getting it done. It's not about having the next meeting. If you see what I'm saying.
Of course, I see what you're saying, man. No, because sometimes it just pisses me off. Everybody's having a meeting. What are we doing after the meeting? We're gonna do something.
No, there's another meeting to discuss the last two. Yeah,
wow.
no, you know, it's just some things you just got to accept, you know, but moving forward in a positive light, some good did come from the video. So I'm thankful for that. And I got some really cool business ideas in my rant as well, because then I was like, what? Maybe I should do a t-shirt with this printed on it.
Yes.
Won't say exactly what it was, but the gist was, pay me, you know, hashtag pay me. But
pay me, pay Beige and artists. We need to be paid, man. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Everything's happening. You lift up others through your music, and so who's lifting you up? But musicians wise, let me know.
Musicians wise, well, you know what, I
and in life in general, actually, not just musician. I'm not trying to get your business enough. You're like, wait, like my man lifting me up.
No. But you did right to say that, because the it's musicians, but then I was gonna tell you it's life in general that you draw different energies from. And I'm inspired by hi. Sorry,
Hi, mommy.
yeah. So my daughter now came home from
Yay! Ooh. So, guys, we have Tabitha. She's chatting with us, all right? We're talking to her, getting a bit of insight, letting us know what we can expect from Tabitha, what's happening, how, you know, the lockdown has been. And, of course, we started the hashtag Pay Me. Yes,
Yep.
we
Hashtag
are
correct.
doing it for
Correct.
sure. Look, y'all, she's trying to feed, man. All they making sport in this place, hey, man. For real, for real, for real. All right.
It's gonna take time, but you know, it will happen. It will happen. The more we kind of express what it is, and then, you know, let them know that this is not something that we really want to be dealing with all the time. You know, having these discussions, it's time for action. So
right. So who's lifting you up? Who's lifting you up, life wise? Like,
so yeah, so life wise, like all the artists around me. So I got, like, you know, Mahalia and all the artists, because I mean, you can learn something from everybody.
Yeah.
You know, that's the honest fact of life. With everything you do, with every person you meet, you can always, you know, learn something from somebody or the other.
Yeah.
So that's basically what it is. Because there's too much artists to call. So I hear all night. You know, they had some people that were real. You know, they were the ones that would have helped me pivot from 16 years old to, you know, now, like, so Trezay, who did the first hip hop song with me. There is Peter Ram, who penned my first social commentary song.
Wow.
You know, like Fully Loaded Band, who I became a member. I learned a lot from Buggy and all the other band members. So it's not any one person. Yeah, and it takes a village. They say it takes a village to raise a child, but it also takes a village to remind you of certain different little intricate things that you may forget along the way, you know.
That's so true. So you're writing any new music anytime?
Yes, I'm working on a lot of stuff right now. I actually am working on a project with Barry.
Why?
So what? Yeah, so Barry, that was a member of Cover Drive, yeah, barman. So what will happen is I'm doing some, and my sound is taking a whole different direction as well. So although I'm integrating different parts of like reggae and Afrobeat and stuff, I'm still having Caribbean roots, and it's all interconnected anyway. So yeah, so I'm working on a different sound. I'm going to release a song. I won't say when, because you know, with this COVID, it kind of set everything way back. So yeah, so yeah, so I've been working on music. I have a little teaser on which I released on my birthday. I have that on my Instagram. So if you want, you can check it out at Gerbadian on my Instagram. And yeah, so we're moving forward with the music and just inspired too, I guess, by what is happening. So I have been writing new songs, you know, pertaining to what's happening now, and you know, as a person, like how you expect me to live, you know, that kind of vibe. So there's some that have a bit of the raw and untapped kind of energy that was in there. Just
get it out. Get
out.
out, man. You just refer to yourself as Gerbadian. A lot of people probably don't get it, and that is because
I am German and Barbadian. I was born in Germany and I lived in Barbados all my life. But I claim Barbados is home. I love Germany, you know, but Barbados is what I know as home for now. Yeah.
Wow. So before you go, any conscious tips and tricks and messages? Anything you wanna leave with us before you go?
You know what? I would say know yourself. And if you don't feel you know yourself well enough, get to know and love yourself. Because you see, this lockdown has showed me sometimes the only person you really do have, or the only person you are stuck with, is yourself. And it may sound harsh, but when you're stuck somewhere and you can't see other people and you can't be around other people, you can't really even find the conversational words to call up somebody and you just talk to them, or you know what I mean? Sometimes you're alone and then you get so accustomed to that, and then you start to sink into that. I think it's important to love yourself, because that can go in a whole different direction.
Wow.
If you see
Wow.
what I'm saying. So being left alone is not bad. Taking time for yourself is not bad. Loving yourself and being comfortable with loving yourself and being alone with yourself and your thoughts and
And your
it's
demons.
well that too. You need, like I said, with life there's a balance.
Yeah, there really is a balance for sure. I want to ask you a favor.
Yes.
If you don't mind. Because ever so often I would leave, when I do my Friday night show, I would leave Capital and I would try to run down the stairs and I try to get to the news. And every time I get them, always getting to you right in the last song. Like I'm in the back, just people in the last song.
Yeah.
Do like a little line or something. Now, I feel like if I haven't heard you in forever, and this is not me taking advantage of you, wanting you to work for free, but just give me a little something, please. Just a little something there. A little something.
I was shouting last night at the event. First time getting out, so I let loose a bit. But I'm gonna do, based on what I just told you, I'm gonna do a little part of one of my songs called Take. It was produced by Super Frost Productions. So it goes, this is for my people trying to earn an honest dollar. Every day you're struggling to do right. I want to be the voice of reason. Don't be changing like the season. Push hard and never give up the fight. And I know it's kind of hard. Things will catch you off guard, but that's always a part of life. Hear what me saying? Just hold a vibe. Keep your eyes on the prize and everything is gonna be alright. Take time to grow. Take time. You need it for sure. Take time. Get to know yourself. Understand your body is your temple and your wealth. Take time. Life's not a race. Take time. You move at your own pace. Take time. And everything will fall in place. Yeah. So I think that falls in with your whole theme, F.A.M.E is about getting to know your body, living healthy, trying to find healthier alternatives, longevity and positive movement. So that's what kind of my songs more or less encapsulate every time I do them, because it's not only about me. I am a vessel and I took on that role, so it's to empower, uplift other people as well through music, so we have people that do that through food. We have people that do that through art, people who do that through farming, whatever the case may be. But me, I choose music, and that's my vessel to get my message over. So I want to shout out to Margaret and my girl,
They're sending kisses.
You can come and say hi. Bon nuit. Bon nuit, Batman. Hey.
Love. Thank you so much.
How are you? Lots of love, guys. And what you guys are doing is amazing. Don't ever stop.
So much. Come here, Maria.
Truly amazing. Truly amazing. Screenshots. Selfie.
Oh my goodness.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you for having me.
For sure. But before you go, let us know and make sure that you put it in the comments as well, where we can find you on social media. You know, things along those lines.
Yes.
So we can.
Yes. So at Gerbadian is my Twitter,
right,
and Instagram, obviously. And then for my music videos or any new releases or whatever, because I'm trying to do now this thing where I release visuals for every song I release now, so you actually have something to work with. So that will be on YouTube, and that is Tabitha Gerbadian.
Yes.
So I have posted that as well. My typing fingers are working this evening. So the one above is the handles for Twitter and Instagram, and then on Facebook is Tabitha as well. So you can find me Tabitha Gerbadian basically anywhere, to be honest.
Yes. And we're gonna find you next year at the F.A.M.E Festival, shaking your locks. We're gonna be shaking our locks together.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
We
are. So we will soon,
and
hopefully.
Of course, hopefully be there, man. Of course, we're sending you love from the F.A.M.E family, always supporting you, always.
Thank you. Yes, you do. I know that for sure. And listen, I'm having a party and you guys all are invited. It's only 26 at McBride. So you gotta pass through live performances and the 26, which is a Sunday. So
after live we'll come.
Yes.
To the party at McBride on the 26th.
You have enough time after the live.
Yes. So you
I'll send you the posters and everything.
You put it up on
Facebook. I know F.A.M.E is very supportive of me always. So I thank you guys for that for sure.
Yes. So have a great evening. And of course,
You too, my
blessings
love.
to you and your family. All the best,
Thank
my
you.
girl.
Thank you to you too and the
Ah,
rest of the team. Yeah.
all
See you.
righty.
Bye bye.
Yay. Oh my God, this is great. Woo.